Hold on. Be there in a minute. Don't go. Don't go anywhere. I'll be there. Be right out.
It's week by week. It's week by ruddy week. It's week by week. 3.
Fan mail. Dear Steve, were you bullied as a child, or are you just naturally lonely? That's great. Thanks very much. Dear Steve, I couldn't help but noticing that you think you're right most of the time. Why is this? Now you see, what we have here is a lack of understanding of the differences between thinking and knowing. See, you think I think I'm right. I know that I am right all of the time. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Has it ever occurred to you that we're only watching because we're your friends anyway, and that there's no one else watching because no one would ever really care what you think? Unless they were pretending to. Wow. Thanks, Internet. You're a really swell bunch of people. There are people who have scars on their wrists from this shit. You think this is easy? You think anybody could just come up here and say this? Like, it's just as simple as spouting bigotry to you, isn't it? You know what? You can fuck off. I'd rather not go into this right now. Can we just get on with it, please?
Are you sure? I mean, there's a lot more fan mail.
No. I'd rather.
You'd like to just get on with the show?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
No
Good.
problem.
Good.
Go.
Okay. Yeah. Here's this. Here's this week's week by week. Pricks.
No, Steve, come back. I'll get the internet to apologise. They'll apologise to you. Fuck's sake.
Well, I wake up in the morning, and I go outside, and there be a moose on my lawn. Moose everywhere, eh? Nothing I can do about a big moose, is there?
I have a problem with too much moose chewing on the trees all around your house.
Well, yeah, that's why I called, eh?
That Fred Beauty look no further than K.I. Glimmers Moose Chewer.
May not chew moose.
Hey, Moose! Get the fuck off my lawn, eh?
This is going to be a little less current, probably than it should be, but I feel it is something that I could get a bit of mileage out of and waste a lot of time on, so I don't really have to do any real research. Can't say that, say something else. Here's something that's been really pissing me off. Got it. Adverts. I'm watching the TV, I'm watching, the ads come on, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, stop it. I would like adverts to stop talking about science. I would like adverts to stop mentioning the word technology. I would like adverts to stop fucking around with innocent people. A few examples of this. There's a Cow and Gate advert that's been going around recently which informs mothers that their children require 6 milligrams of iron per day, and that this is the equivalent of 20 litres of cow's milk. They then go on to say that their product, their child miracle juice stuff, their fake milk, requires all the iron that a growing toddler needs, neglecting the fact that at this stage a mother-to-be could just be feeding their child leafy vegetables to get that much iron quite easily. There is no one in history who's ever had to give their child 20 litres of cow's milk a day, but they would rather offer their very simple solution of buy our product than maybe just feed your child properly. That's a single example of adverts doting on mothers. Mothers who are smart enough but perhaps don't have the time to consider all of these answers because there is a screaming child in the other room that they're trying to look after, and you're offering them some kind of miracle solution to all their healthy growing needs. Aren't you such a wonderful moral company?
Hey, that child's not growing properly. What he needs is 20 litres of cow milk.
Are you crazy? My child cannot drink that much milk in one day.
Oh, don't you worry yourself, little lady. Cow and Gates got the solution. All you got to drink is 1 glass of our miracle juice.
I was just gonna give him some cabbage.
I don't really think you thought this through.
Come to think of it, it's always women that they're fucking with in these things. With men, it's a very blasé kind of, if you buy our product, women will like you. And from past experiences, that's not necessarily true. For example, it doesn't really matter how much Lynx body spray you cover yourself with. If you walk into a speed dating evening covered in blood, nobody's going to pick you. We get that. We just like the illusion. It's the same reason we buy massive cars. It's the expensive equivalent of balling up socks and tucking them in around your knackers. But with women, they seem to want to explain something to them that just isn't there. Take something like makeup, or shampoo, or any of that blasé bullshit. Companies constantly describe their products as having technology or science. Here's the science part. There's no fucking science. There was a little bit of development in a lab which made them realise that by putting this into their product and by talking about it this much, they can bump the price up by this much. And that's really the only science there is to it. But they always use this language because it makes their product seem more intelligent. How many adverts for washing detergents do you see where they talk about stain-seeking technology, as if there's little soldiers in the detergent running around looking for gravy?
Platoon! We will find those jam stains! Yes, drill sergeant!
Bullshit. Complete horseshit. But they'll always go on about this. Drug companies. Drug companies do it as well. We're obviously no strangers to drug companies completely bullshitting us and jacking up their prices by 25,000%. How many fucking drug companies have you seen that talk about their products seeking out pain, going to the heart of pain and just expelling it? Just blah, blah. One of those fucking soldier moments.
Find that headache! Find that headache.
They don't go out hunting pain. Most painkillers or brands of painkillers just contain the same analgesics as any other one you'll find on the shelf. Either a paracetamol or ibuprofen or something else like that. Just a very basic one. Just a very basic analgesic that they've blended with a cocktail of other medications, branded as their own, and then sold to you for a completely jacked up price. But it's fine. Because adverts use this language and they use this method of putting over their products as though they're intelligent things. As though it's not just simple chemistry. As though all the research that went into their product was not just there to make you pay more for something that's worth less. Yeah, how do you feel now? Bet you feel proud of that, don't you? Bet you're happy with that. Truth be told, if I got the kind of money you did, I'd probably be quite happy as well. I'd be soulless, but I'd be happy. And who can't be happy about that, right? So, long story short, I suppose what I'm really trying to say here is, please, adverts, if you're gonna sell your products to me, do it in an honest way. No bullshitting. None of that. Just be honest.
Here's the science part. It's soap with lavender.
I'm really sorry, but YouTube only gives me 10 minutes of time and I've used most of it talking about adverts, so to finish off, here's a picture of a prehistoric whale that hunts other whales and has massive teeth.